why we believe in worker ownership as a great strategy for employees, businesses, and for the Berkeley community. So for employees, I guess it's kind of, it's kind of a little bit more self-explanatory. Worker-owned businesses tend to offer higher quality jobs with better wages and with better benefits, and also just a sense of ownership and the ability to have a say and control what happens. But it's good for businesses too. There's research that shows that businesses with worker owners tend to see higher levels of productivity, higher levels of employee retention. And also for businesses that are seeking an exit strategy, for somebody who's built something over many years and isn't sure what the next step might be for their succession planning, worker ownership could be a great solution. I think you're going to hear about that more today. But also for communities, and this is one of the reasons the City of Berkeley is so excited to be working on this strategy. We see that businesses with local ownership tend to have higher levels of civic engagement and are just more involved in the local community and have stronger connections with our residences and our neighborhoods. And there's a lot of fear in the city of Berkeley and frustration recently about losing our long-term legacy businesses. There's, anytime a business that somebody has a strong personal connection to closes, whether it's an ice cream shop or a manufacturer that's employed hundreds of people for many years, and everything in between, we hear about it. And we hear about it from the Berkeley residents, from the workers, and from our elected officials, and it really kind of leaves a hole in the community when those businesses go away. And so we see worker ownership as an incredible strategy for retaining those businesses that are such a critical part of what defines Berkeley. We have a strategic plan in the city of Berkeley, and there are two goals. One of them is foster a sustainable and locally based, sustainable, dynamic, and locally based economy. And I think it's pretty clear about how this strategy ties into that goal. But there's another goal that I think this strategy really relates to, and that is champion social and racial equity. And I'm so excited about this strategy, worker ownership, as a way to advance equity, which is so important when we see income inequality and wealth inequality and inequity in education and health as one of the central problems that we, not just in Berkeley and in California, but in the United States, are really struggling with. And worker ownership as a strategy for trying to combat that is fantastic.